Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest IX. I finally found some tangle webs. Game. I finally found some tangle webs. So how did it go? Did you find me a tangle web? Yes. Wow, it's a tangle web, an actual tangle web. No way. Thank you so much. What one good turn deserves another, as they say. Here, take this. You get a sleeping hibiscus. So this quest is repeatable. I did grind some levels. I'm now level 9. I got plenty of gold. Because it is time for us to go to the Starflight to still have anything new to say. That Patty's a real lively wire, isn't she? Not like me. I'm more of a demure, shrinking, violent sort of girl. I also went back and defeated every single monster that I could find, because they are added to your monster book. Here we are, all aboard! So here we are on the Starflight. What do you reckon? Pretty swish, isn't she? I'd like to jazz her up a bit more, actually. It's still a bit on the plain side here, wouldn't you say? I'm thinking pink rhinestones with gold around them. That would make the place look stellar, don't you think? Oh, I agree. What, not bothered by my amazing interior design ideas, eh? I suppose you just want to get going, do you? Fine, fine, no more hanging about. I'm pretty keen to get back to the observatory and see how everything is myself. Here we go then. It's takeoff time! Oh, flap. We have a problem. I thought it would fly if there was a Celestial on board. I wonder what's wrong. Hey, you couldn't see that benevolence before, could you, even though you reckon you're a Celestian? That must be the problem. I mean, it's a bit much to expect me to believe that Celestians could just lose their halos and their wings, isn't it? Huh! Talk about being too honest to goodness for your own good. Anyway, we don't have time for this. The Almighty won't be pleased if we hang around here when there's big stuff going on. Oi! Almighty matey, you listening? We're in a right old gherkin here. Why don't you give us a flapping hand? That's weird. He's probably too busy to notice us or something. Alright then, David, here's what we'll do. We'll follow the road to the Stornway place. When we get there, we'll help lots of people and get loads of benevolence. That should make that almighty oaf prick his eyes up. Huh, look at your face. Not too swayed over by the idea or something? Well, tough turkey. I decided that's what we're doing, so get moving. We're going to Stornway. We're gonna get our party members. So usually, I've stopped making my own party members, and I kind of go with the pre-made ones that they give you, because sometimes they're like really, really good. So we have Bubble Slimes, Wingsters, we have She Slimes, we have the Shrooms. Here, well, they're not here now, but we can get pouches of Coagulant. Doggo. Hey Aaron, what's up? Not nervous, are you, honey? I'm afraid so. I just can't see how young girls like me can suddenly take over such a big and important end. And surely everyone else will be thinking exactly the same thing. Sure, maybe they will, but I trust my instincts, and you should too. I know you've got what it takes, Aaron. Seriously, just quit worrying, if you say so. Now, time to introduce you to your new colleagues. Hey guys, I'm back, and I brought a big, shiny ray of hope along with me. This should be good for a laugh. Come on, let's follow them in there and see how Aaron gets on. On Honestly, Patty, what were you thinking? This slip of a girl's going to run the inn, is she? We're on the brink of closing as it is. Are you trying to finish us off? Jeez, Jenny, calm down, will ya? Do you think I'd just pick anything off the street to run this place? Erin here may not look like much, but she's got innkeeping in her blood. She'll have us back on track before you can say welcome. Didn't you say the same kind of thing about me when you brought me here? And didn't you also say you were going off to find the one guy who could save this place for certain? No offense, but I'm not too convinced this is the guy you were talking about. Please, just give me a chance. You won't find anyone who will try harder than me, and I learned all there is to know about innkeeping from my father. So your father was an innkeeper too, was he? I suppose you're here to make your daddy proud, Well, it's very admirable, but running an inn isn't as easy as just turning up and promising to try hard, you know. And you can talk all you like about how your father taught you, but we don't even know who your father was. There it is, the challenge we've been waiting for. Now's the time to show her, honey. Show what? Oh, you mean this? Incredible. Wait, that trophy, it sure is. The Innie for Incredible Entertaining, awarded by none other than our very own King Scott. Well, now tell me how good he was. And Erin here shares the same incredible blood. Not bad, huh? The Incredible Entertainer's daughter. Oh my. It's okay, really. There's no need to bow and scrape or anything. Oh. Hold your hedgehogs. Where do you think you're going? You should at least go and say hello before we leave. Fine. Oh, David, you came and visited just like you said you would, and so soon. I'm afraid we've only just arrived ourselves, so we're not quite ready to take any guests yet. Hey, don't sweat, sweetie. I'm sure David didn't come here to stay. I bet you came because you were worried about Erin, huh? You wanted to see how she was getting on, right? And you just love to help a girl out, but you don't know the first thing about innkeeping. That about it? Yeah, well, what if I told you there was something you could do to help out here? Patty, what are you saying? Well, from what I've seen, young David's got a knack for encountering all the kinds of people by chance. If he tried to drum up a bit of business for us, I bet we'd have a full house in no time. Patty, we can't ask David to do something like that. The inn isn't anything to do with him. Hey, making people feel like they want to help you out is a knack too, honey. You should be glad you got it. If David's got nothing better to do and feels like lending a hand, don't turn him away. You can do it with the help. Yes, I suppose you're right. Do you think you might be able to help out a little bit, David? Yeah. I must admit, I've often noticed how people always seem drawn to you. Thank you, David. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye. A mysterious knight in black armor is terrorizing our town. If anyone is brave enough to fight him, come to the castle. Anyone will do. In this pot here... No, in this chest back here, we get a mini medal. State your business, Wanderer. Oh, are you here about the sign asking for someone to rid us of this Dark Knight fellow? In that case, you better go inside the castle and find out more about it. Move, you goons. I love this castle fame. Yeah. Oh, Simona, how many more times do I have to tell you? You're not to go and see him. And how many times do I have to tell you, Father? The White Knight keeps coming to town because he's looking for me. Don't you see? If I go to him, then everyone in Stornway can go back to lives in peace again. You're being ridiculous, lassie. Do I look like the kind of man who'd sacrifice his daughter to that nefarious knight? But, Father... Yeesh! We have a visitor. No more of your blathering. You there, approach the throne. See, I told you, Scottish. I am King Scott, master of this castle, and monarch of Stornway. Did you come here because of the sign down in the town there? This is the worst accent I've ever done. I'm butchering it. You did? So you're going to help us defeat that no-good White Knight character? Cravens! You want to take up the challenge to defeat the White Knight? Tell me your name, laddie. David, is it? Well then, David, you better listen to what I have to say. Obviously, I have good reason for asking a passive fruit to defeat this no-good knight. You see, that product only came in infiltrated... You see, That puddock only came and infiltrated my castle to try and snatch away my daughter. He has had the nerve to demand that she be delivered to him in Loch Storn by a certain time. I'm convinced that it's some kind of fiendish trap. I reckon he's trying to weaken my castle's defenses by having me send my castle by having me send my castle. Yeah, King Scott, send your castle to him. Just pick it up and send it. Oh fuck. I reckon he's trying to weaken my castle's defenses by having me send my soldiers to the lock with a then he'll attack. That's why I want to employ a likely lad such as a good self instead. Oh, Father, you can't possibly ask a stranger who's just passing through the place to do such a thing. Yeesh! I will not let that ruffian get the better of me. It's very sad, Father. Very sad that you won't even slightly consider my feelings on this. Sorry about that. My lass likes to do the right thing, and she seems to think that the right thing is to go up there and meet him. Anyway, David, I'd be much obliged if you could get away to Loch Storn and make sure he's not up to any trickery. If you cross the bridge north of town and keep heading north, you'll find yourself at the loch before too long. Be sure to give him a good flashing if you find him, won't you? Just pummel the fiend into the ground. Naturally, there'll be a broad reward waiting for you when you get back. I'm putting all my hopes on you, David. Butchered that entire accent. Yes. Are you traveling alone, lad? You don't have anyone else in your party? We should pay a visit to Paddy's pub in town. The place is always filled with travelers and other adventurous types. I'd advise you to put a wee party together before you set off. You don't want to take on that nasty night alone. That is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and see what party members we got. This White Knight character is causing everyone a bit of grief, isn't he? Could be our chance to get in a bit of good deeding. The Almighty will be chucked to pieces if we manage to make this lot thankful and get ourselves plenty of benevolence. Everything's starting to fall into its place. Let's go and put that White Knight in his. Yeah, so let's do that. But first, let's go to the inn. Guess it's time for me to show you what I can do, huh? Hey there, Dad. Welcome you to my party planning place. Already? This is a place to hook up with new party members. Alright, let's see who we got. Okay. Well, I can change these vocations later. Let's see how Meredith looks. Okay. Looking good. We have Martin, who's a priest, which is good because I'm going to keep him as a priest. Martin! And we have Derby, a warrior. He's a Saiyan. Okay. I can work with this. And you know what? I never did thank you properly for helping me out that time at the ruins. I've got an idea. I'm going to show you a neat trick that'll help you when you're traveling for pals. How to egg on fellow party members to boost their tension. Use that one wisely and you'll be sitting pretty wherever your travels take you. Bon voyage, huh? Now, another thing I like to do, tactics. I like to have everyone just fight wisely. That's just what I do. It's what I do. So I'm thinking classes. I'm gonna go 2 gladiators when I get them, a priest, and a martial artist. Here we have our pouches of coagulant. Come here. Hey, looking good, Joker! We have some fungals. We're just gonna speed through. Nice frizz. Fungal drops a medicinal herb. Oh, Derby. Nice. 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 Fungal drops an herb. If we come down here, we go up in here. This is the other part of the hexagon. We come in here, we get a suit of scale armor. And another herb. Very nice, very nice. Frizz! Ow. Nice. Nice. Martin learned Squelch. Very good. And thankfully it is so cheap to stay here. Thanks for your patience, David. We're fully up and running now. We're ready for business. If you ever want to stay, or if you got some spare time to help bring in customers, just let us know. The Quester's Rest. 12 gold. That's nothing. Even when you're at higher levels, the gold is nothing. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to... Oh god. I'm going to... Damn. I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna get everyone up to 10. So, I'm gonna go do that right now.